Hello, let's play a bunch of daily word games. Today's bonus game is the Word500, and the clues are a bit encrypted. So we start with crypt for that. All right, we got nothing on the right, so let's just get all new letters, like, snake, why not? Oh, starts with S, that's nice. So, S, L, something N maybe, like sling? Oh, very much like sling. Okay. Actually, I eliminated the K for slink, so that was nice. Wait, is this like P-R-I-E? Pride spelled this way? Yeah. Hey, can't do much better than that. Can do a little better than that, but you have to get really lucky. All right. Sling and pride. Very quick today. Let's do Fibble. So, Keldor, the creator of Fibble, has been working on integrating hard mode. So as an experiment, what we're starting with is in the settings, there's now a show fib counts for current guess. So when I type in a guess, it'll tell me how many fibs there are compared to my current guess in each previous guess. So you want to, if you're playing hard mode, you'd want to make all those one. So let's just self-impose hard mode a little bit more easily. And then if you do hard mode solve, then the share will have extra flames around it or something, is what I'm told. So that's pretty cool. So let's play this. So I'm going to assume the M, E are true, and I'm going to bring in probably the R. So we need to move the M and E around. Maybe something like R second ending in ME. There's got to be something like that, like Brome. So you can see Brome has one lie. This one here, that's pretty nice to see. All right. Oh, okay. So we might have placed M and E, and the R might still be lying. So let's actually just test this again. Oh, can't do crime, but I bet there's an R-I-M-E. Grime. So you can see grime has a lie in both mercy and Brome. Exactly one lie, so that's nice. And we know the lie is the R here and the R here. Okay, so there's definitely a lie between one of these two M's, which means that this E has to be telling the truth. If this E was lying, they'd both have to be lying, and then these M's would disagree. So these E's are true. It doesn't mean this E is not lying, because you could have two E's in the word here and here, but it probably means that E is not lying. It also means there's no R, because both of these R's would have to be lying. So we were wrong about the R lying. So what happened here? I want to say that M is lying. If the M is lying, then we have to move the I around. And oh, okay. So if the M is in the word, we need to include a C or a Y. Oh, interesting. That's going to be hard. So maybe there is no M. Because we need to use a C or a Y ending in ME. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, I'm going to say that this M is truthful. We're going to do this. Say that the M's were lying both times. And maybe there's a G in the word. Maybe it's just an IE word. Let's go with that. Let's go with an IE word. So this I is lying, but it's supposed to be green, is what we're assuming. We could guess shine then. So shine has one lie in each. All right, we know that E is lying. So we know there's no I, so that I was lying, but it was lying as gray, not green. So I think we're in line. I think everything's good. So maybe we end in SE. ASE maybe? Like chase, but not. It's hard to end in ASE because I keep thinking of ACE. It's always the problem I have. I can't think of a word. Oh, pause. Pause would work really well. Yeah, it's got one lie in each. Okay, that E is not lying. The S is probably not lying. I'd say the P is the most likely lie in here. So maybe it is an ASE word after all. I want to put the L there, but I can't think of like an LASE word. No, I can't think of one. Place, but spelled with an S? That would work. except it wouldn't accept the word. What if we started with A? Does that help? The problem is we can only use E's and A's anyway. What if it was like E? Oh no, E can't go second because of Mercy. If I put E second, see how Mercy has 2 lies. Maybe it's a P? I don't see how it would be a P. I don't know where that P would go. Maybe, I mean, if the S were lying, then we'd have to have an P and an A. That doesn't work. Like ASP, something E would be what would be. Or maybe a P here. But none of that works. Okay, so I still like the P lying, I think. Yeah, and I think ASE is the way to go, but I can't think of a word. I really don't think that U can be lying. We'd have to include the A and the P and the S and E in place. There's just no way to do that. I'm thinking about like A something ASE even, but there's not a word there. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? Let's go back to the drawing board. Let's only fill what's 100% true from logic. Okay, so we have an X-wing here. The I's and the E's are an X-wing. That means that there's a lie between these 2 I's and there's a lie between these 2 E's. And there's only 2 lies in those 2 guesses. So the rest cannot be a lie. Now that we know the M is gray, that M is lying and that M is lying. And the rest of these are in. Now that we know the E is green, that's the lie and the I is lying. There's no I. So it's basically what I did. But then down here, yeah, we still don't know. We know there has to be an S, but this could be lying as a yellow S. But if it was, no, we couldn't start with that. If we could start with S, I would do something like spade. But unfortunately, look, spade has 2 lies in shine because this S is true. So we'd have to move it. We'd have to do like SAPE or something, which works with all the lies, but there's no word. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. So ASE, back to ASE. False has too many lies and pause, unfortunately. Because it's the A is lying and the P is lying in that case. How about A first and then SE? Unfortunately, I can't do something like amuse. It has too many lies and grime and pause. What if we did phase? Oh no, phase we can't do because of shine. Because of the H, right? There's no H. P something ASE would work though. If I could put something after that P. Again, place spelled weird. Wow, this is taking. I might have to do a filler, unfortunately. I don't know what to do here. Okay, if this S were a lie, what would that mean? That would mean it has to still be yellow, because it's yellow here. So I really don't see how that would work. We kind of looked at it. We'd have to do like ASP something E. Or AS something PE. Or APS something E. But or the A could go in the middle, and we could do like what could we even do? APE. So like SAPE. None of that works. So this S has to be true. If the U were lying, then that's an unscramble. We'd have to unscramble PAU. So it'd have to be like ops or it can't even be a pews. Oh, it could be a pews because you could be green there. A pews is not a word. Or upays. None of those are words. So I don't think the U is the lie. So the A or the P is the lie, which is what we've been looking at. What if it was some like EPSE? No, the E can't go second. So it'd be E something, EP something SE. Epes. We're out of vowels. If we don't use the A, we can only use E's as vowels. Elpsy. Why can't I see this word? So I really feel like the A or the P is lying and it should be gray. There's just got to be an ASE word I just haven't thought of. Except something like a vase or a lace or a taste or flace. Not false, flace. Would it accept place? Nope. I just need to accept something. I might guess false and see what happens, but all right, yeah, I've spent too much time on this. I'm gonna guess false. We know that E is not lying. I'm pretty sure that S is okay. So we have an X-wing now. One of these S's is lying, one of these A's is lying. So that's quite a nice result. So there's an L in the word. And then there's definitely there's a P in the word. Hold on. What is going on here? It's lapse. Whoa, yeah, one line each. Well, false helped a lot. I don't know why I didn't I put in APSE at some point? I thought I did. I thought I checked PSE, but maybe I was assuming if the A was lying, it had to not be in the word. I think pause was too close to the answer and I wasn't seeing it. Oops. Well, all right. Well, I got it. Unfortunately, I didn't get the hard mode solve because false was not possible, but it did help. All right. Let's do connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. Are these like flavors like mint and lime? I don't know what else. Rum, maybe? All right. Hum, gum, rum, and some all rhyme. Yeah, would they do that? Or would they make these each separate categories? I think we should just check. I think it's worth checking. Okay. So these are all separate categories, probably. Maybe rum is the easiest one to think about. Like drinks, rum and soda. Okay, sum and count are mathematical things. Total. These are like spreadsheet things, right? I don't know, maybe. What would be the other one? Gross. Yeah. Whole amount. Yeah, okay. I was thinking of gross as in disgusting, but gross as in the sum. Makes sense. So let's think about gum then. What goes with gum? Things that are sticky, tape. Sticks are sticky. Glue. Wait, is it stick? That would be funny. If this is the purple category, if it's things that are sticky. Things that are sticky. I got you. I've made that joke too many times. No, let's see. The joke I really liked was, what's brown and sticky? And the answer is a stick. Let's see. So hum and rum are separate, probably. Hum and sing and scat and whistle. And then soda, lime, mint, and rum. Mojito ingredients. Okay. Cool. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny to see that, but I had to try it, right? Because sometimes it is. Sometimes the purple is just these things rhyme, and it's like, oh, okay. But once I saw that there wasn't even one away, I was like, okay, these are all category determinators. Cool, nice and quick. All right, let's do Word500. What should we start with? Count. And I'll make a face. Good enough. All right. Ooh, nothing from count. That's actually one of the best results you can get in Word500 because the way the game works is this is how many greens there are, how many yellows there are, how many reds there are. So it doesn't tell you which letters are which, just how many. Reds being the same as gray in Wordle. And so this is telling us, hey, all 5 of them aren't in the word. So that's great. We can just guess something else. How about share? Share has 2 yellows. Let's assume it's the EA. Let's move the EA around here. So something like plead. Okay, so maybe we still have EA in, and we just placed one of them. So maybe it's something like A, or maybe the E didn't get played. Maybe it's like EA, like that. Do it underscore to not get redded. I would guess feral, but certainly can't do that. I'm running out of letters, huh? It definitely doesn't have to be the EA, but I want to check if I can do that. We could also do like A, E like this. I'm just not seeing any words. Okay, let's go back. Let's undo. Actually, let's double click that. So maybe it's not A and E. Maybe one of these. What got placed? Maybe let's say the E got placed because E is the most common letter, and then there's no A. That means that one of these is yellow. We could do yellow S. We could end with ESS. I can't do dress. Right? I'd have to bring in. We could. Oh no! See, the problem is the R. But okay, one of these is yellow though, so I can't like just bring the L down. Ooh, actually, I don't think this works. I'd love to do something like bless, but that's not actually possible here because it doesn't have a yellow and plead. It would be 2 greens. All right, let's go back. If we double click this Word500 logo at the top, it clears it. So let's assume the E wasn't in and we got the A. We didn't have to place the A. We could have placed something else. So maybe we got the R? I like the R. So like, oh, but then where would the A go? Okay, maybe we place the A. I'm not sure if that helps. Maybe it's like RA, and then I would need a yellow here. Like RAL. Viral. I think viral works. That has a yellow L there. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, we'll be clear. Nothing in viral is extremely helpful. Like I said, getting all reds is good. So I think we certainly got the E here. I don't know if it's green here or not. I feel like it's gonna be. And then, ooh, we're back. We're kind of back to ESS. I mean, it can't be like EPH, can it? What if we had 2 E's? What if we were like EEP? Then we have to use an S somewhere. Okay. What's the yellow up here? What's the other yellow? S or H? Man, S is more common. I'd like to try that first. And then what's the yellow here? Maybe moving the E around is better. Like, can we do like EED? And then put an S somewhere. It would have to be here. That doesn't work. Or P. So I'm thinking this E is yellow. That's what I'm thinking. So like P E, and then we'd have an S somewhere. S somewhere. Or an H. I don't see it. Okay, back to the drawing board. We didn't include the E. We don't have vowels other than Y, which makes this too hard, I think. So we definitely have an E. It's definitely yellow there. I don't see how there's any other option. And then that means the E is the green or the yellow. So there's another green or yellow here. What if we end in ED? That would be yellow. That would be green. So we'd end in ED, and we'd have to use an S or an H somewhere. Honestly, I don't see how we get away with without using two E's. And then the S would be forced here. I don't think that's a word. I mean, it could start with another E. It could be like ES, ED. Wow, I'm struggling with the games today. At least with Fibble and this one. Okay, what are we doing here? The other option is we start with P. So we'd be like P, E, because nothing else would come after that P. What if we ended in like EY or something? I don't like it. What if E is green there? The problem is then, like, what do we end with? Like EDS or something? Still doesn't help. Like, what's our double consonant that we're using? ESY maybe. I don't see how that helps either. What if it was like EESY? It would have to be DZ. DZ. Not a word. D. What if this was EE? D? No. So we have to use, still have to use an S or H. There's definitely an S or H in the word, no matter what. There's also a P or D in the word, no matter what. So what are we doing with that? Can't start with S. Feels like we need two E's. E not at the end is also makes this difficult to come up with something. DC. I'd love to do CD, which almost works, except this would have to be green, and there's no greens in share. I'm tempted just to do it. I guess yeah, this has been taking a bit too long, so let's do a filler. Let's do CD. 2 greens and 1 yellow. So let's assume this E came down as green. I don't think there'd be a Y if it's not at the end. So, and then I think the S ended up yellow again. I think this is what happened. And then there's no D, so then we have a P green here. So it'd be PEE, and then there'd be an S somewhere. Maybe I didn't do this right. Oh, okay, we know the S can't be green there. PEE. Can it be peach? No, it can't be peach. Okay, we're gonna clear everything. What did we learn? If this S is in, we know it's yellow there and there. Could we have done green E like that? And then green Y, this P would be green and this E would be yellow. So then we'd be P something E S Y. No, that doesn't work. Okay, so I still have to make so many assumptions about this. I think this E must be yellow, right? If the E were gray, right, let's just roll that out. First of all, we can only use Y's. Two of these would be green, one would be yellow. So we know that's yellow. So these would both be green. So we'd end in dy. That would be yellow. That would have to be yellow as well. And these would both have to be yellow. So we'd have to include, it would have to be like, oh no, one of these would have to be green. So this would be P. So P SHDY. No, doesn't work. So there is an E. That's yellow. This is yellow or green. Let's say the S didn't end up in here. Let's say we're supposed to have an H. What does that mean? That means that this E still could be yellow. Let's say this E was yellow. I know we're double deep now. Two layers deep now, but if that E were yellow, let's assume we didn't end up with the Y. I think that's too many letters. We ended up with the Y. Then we'd end up with the D and the E placed here. This D would be yellow. No, this D, oh. No, if the E is yellow, then we can't have the D at all. We'd have to have the Y be green. And then this P would be green. So we'd be PE, and then we'd have HY. It would be, oh no, wait. We'd have to do PHEY. This would be forced, and that's all. Okay, so I really think that this E comes down as green. Okay, I think that's proven. Oh, that was if there was no S, right? If there was no S. We have HE here. This E would have to come down as green. That's what we proved. If there's no S. And then in this case, I need a yellow and a green. I mean, I suppose we could start with D and have two E's in. So we could be D something E, and then we'd have an H somewhere. I just don't think we have, and we'd have to have another E, so it'd have to be EH. It doesn't work. None of this is right. I think that the S comes down, and I think this E comes down as green. And I think there's no H. I think this is pretty much guaranteed. I get one more green. It's the E, the D, or the Y. So sometimes just going for an all red can be useful, just to rule out a letter. This is taking so long. I mean, is it possible for it to be ESS? In which case, neither of these are green. We'd have to be EESS. No, it's not possible. Okay, so what if we are EE here? There's no D, there's no Y, so then we have to start with B. So we'd be PEE, and then we'd have an S somewhere. Is like Peebs or Teams a word, or Peaks is a word. Okay. Let's say this EE came down, this P came down, this S is yellow. Then we'd be PEES. This doesn't work. Wow, what is going on here? We have 4 of these letters. Did the K happen to be right? Could it be peaky? It can't be peaky, right? Oh, wait, P and E can't both be green up here. Uh-oh. Is this something like beeps? No. Okay, well, let's start over. What did we learn here? Okay, the E's can't both be in place here. That's what we learned. The E's can't both be green. Beeps helped with that. In fact, there's only one green in beeps. Yeah, so peaks. Okay, we can't have both of these green, but peaks has 3 greens. Let's explore the possibility, the very low possibility that this ended up green. This would have to be green. This would have to be yellow. I don't think we could have B in. We'd obviously have a yellow E. So these E's would be colored yellow. That's how Wordle colors things. This E would be yellow. This would be red. This S would have to be yellow. And then we'd have to have two greens in here. That doesn't work. Actually, we can't have two yellows anyway. So that doesn't work. So that's in the unlikely case that E wasn't green in either of these E's wasn't green. So one of these E's ends up green for sure. I think maybe S is yellow this whole time. I think that's, and I think this E is yellow. I think we ended up without a B here. Could it still be double E? No, if S is yellow, then we can't be double E. We could be E all the way down here. And then we'd have the K and the P in place. So it'd be pesky. That's what it is. Wow, that was so confusing. Pesky was hard. Okay. Wow, I almost failed that one. All right, that took really long time. Let's do polygonal. It's a 6-letter word. Experts on. Both of these repeat. I'd like to think that's an S, and then this is an E, and let's just do like is sleek's a word or something? Sleeps is a word, I think. Third person. All right, well, there's an E somewhere. It doesn't repeat, so maybe we're like ER or something, and then, ooh. Yeah, so then this would be a double consonant. I'm radder than you are. All right, so it starts and ends with D. That's an E. This is definitely a double consonant. Like digged. Oh. Dogged? There we go. It's dogged. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. 135 words. All right. Willow's fun. Okay, let's do the mini. Ooh, these two repeat. Didn't we just have this yesterday? What did I do? I don't remember. What icing? That's fun. All right, we learned the I is in the word. So could this be N and then like nined? Word not found. Okay. Niner. Still not found? Nines. All right, I is here. The N is not repeated. The N is forced here. So what is this? I'm wondering what goes before this N. Like, it's got to be a vowel, right? Like a U, maybe? Oh, Titan. Titan. There we go. Got it. Titan's a fun word. Not too many of these. All right, let's move on. Let's do Symble. Start with glaze. Ooh, okay, so I'm going to assume this A, Z are yellow, because I'm assuming there's no Z in the word. So, I mean, it could be that we are a BLE word. Maybe let's try bloke just to see. Same result. Okay, with same result, then we know we're including an E, B, and L. So it's probably like EL here. Or LE. It could be LER. Tiler. Someone who tiles. Interesting. So it's IEL. Whoa. Field. Oh, wield. What else is there? There's another one? I can't be misreading this. No way. It's locked in. Yield, no. Oh, yield. I always forget about yield. Okay, well, now I can forget about it again, at least in this game. Nice. Yeah, yield is tough. Tyler helped a lot. It actually told me that it was EL here, which was nice, and that had to be I. That was great. Okay, let's do Fusele. We can't start with yield. We can't start with yield because it doesn't repeat a letter. In this first twist, we have to repeat a letter. So what could we actually do? I guess whatever we want. How about state? There's an E. Let's check ER. Hey, well, I was gonna say Tyler, but we can't. How about an OER word? How about poker? Why not? All right, so this only gives you greens. So these could all still be in the word. We know there's an E in the word, it's just not here. So let's put an E in the middle. Let's use an R again. Let's do... You know what? I was going to do double E, but we can't because there's no E there. I mean, we could do double E, just not there. What about something like reedy then? That sounds kind of fun. Okay, so it starts with E and there's one E. These are symbol clues, so we know it starts with E. Now this we have to do anything but a real word. We know it starts with E already. So let's just get some good letters because we can't guess a real word anyway. We know there's no R in the word. All right, I want to know if there's an N, an L, maybe O, I, and U, just to get the vowels at this point. Well, that was very helpful. It's E-L, there's an I here, there's an N somewhere. Elfin. There it is. Nice. Elfin's a fun word. Wow, this one helps so much. It came just right time. All right. Let's do the blind version. We'll start with Elfin. We get alphabetical clues. So none of these are nearby those letters alphabetically in each slot. Now I have to put vowels in here. This can't be an E. Let's put an A here and let's put an E at the end. And hey, we did snake earlier, didn't we? Oh, this can't be an N though. So let's do something that could be the answer. How about shake then? Oh, this can't be a K. Share. Oh, wow, that was very powerful. I think this is probably, I was gonna say slash, but it could be swash. It's something. I'm not allowed to guess T, but I think it's T. That's really unfortunate. I want to guess T. Okay. There we go. This twist didn't let me get it in 4. I had to get it in 5. Happens all the time, though. All right, we are done. Oof, boy, both Fibble and Word500 took me so long. I feel like the other games weren't so bad. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.